Had an old long tongue. When I was growing up, young boy, Dad would raise beagles. He had a lot of beagle hounds, and we hunted rabbits a lot. Run the dogs, run the dogs. Sometimes we had to go at night catch them dogs because they wouldn't come back. Well, we hunted cottontails, but there was another rabbit that we hunted. It was a swamp rabbit. It was a little bit bigger, a little bit scruffier than a cottontail. And we grew up in a swamp. And we would turn them dogs loose and went in that swamp. And they beat my two brothers, my two older brothers, and my dad. And we'd be in there hunting, but I would get ahead of the dogs and climb up a tree with that gun right there and wait on them. And the old swamp rabbit would come along. He wouldn't be too far ahead of the dogs. And I'd shoot him with that shotgun. Then I'd leave it at the tree and climb down and go get him. And come back and get up in that tree and wait for another one. Sometimes I'd leave that tree and go on down a little bit further and get up another tree. But I'd ambush them rabbits out of a tree. But I also remember we was up behind Tabernacle Church in that pine thicket. And I was 11, 12, 10. My dad was still using that gun right there. And he said his back was hurting. And he put some buckshot in that thing. He lay on the ground, and we would put that shotgun right between his shoulder blades and shoot it. We did that a couple times till it cracked his back. And also, we had an old well down at the house, and the sand point would get stopped up. He pulled the well loose and stick that shotgun down the well with a rag around it so the water wouldn't come back. He would shoot down that well with bird load, clean out the sand points, a little screen down there. He hook it back up and we fire that pump up. A little bit more water will come out. He said, let's do it one more time. We pull that thing up and stick that shotgun down that pipe. Oh, woof. Hook it back up and fire that little pump up and get a little bit more water. He said, one more time, boys, let's try it. It ought to be good. We did it that last time. It blew the point out. We had to pull the whole well up and replace it, the point on the end of it. But I remember all that stuff. Still got that gun after all these years. But I wanted to tell him a couple of stories. All right, let's see what else we can find. I might call it quits here, go get some coffee.